We are live! We are live! We are live! Not bad. The color looks a little bit better, a little bit less yellowish, sort of. So I'm trying to get this camera to work better. So I hope to hear your guys' input. Nevertheless, we are back at it again. My name is Blitzwinger, and we are rocking and rolling with a brand new Lego DC custom stream. And today, our theme is gaming legends, which basically means that every single design that we build today has to be based on a video game franchise. We're not building any characters from the Marvel universe, the DC universe, a famous celebrity, a famous YouTuber, a famous chef, a famous rapper. It doesn't matter. Today's theme is 12 customs that are going to be all based on gaming characters. So with all that in mind, let's see how well or poorly we will succeed with that here today. Don't forget, guys, if you do enjoy the stream and you want to see another Lego DC Customs next week, then go on ahead and hit that like button. We're aiming for 500 likes. So thank you so very much for that support. And with all that being said, of course, if you guys want to support the channel beyond that, you can become a member. There's a link at the top of the description and pinned in the chat. Thank you so very much for that support. If you have an urgent comment or question, you can use the super chat function. Let's get rocking, rolling, play the intro video. Booyah! We're live! We're live! We are live! What is up? What is up? What is an up? Joseph R, what's up? Pedro Mioto, what's up? And Chivalrous Boy, what's crackalacking? Zofo Guff, how you doing? Cinnamon Lover, how are you? Bray Bray, how are you? The Lord of Shadows, how are you? Nightwolf. Gamer, what's going on with you? Chivalrous Boy, what's up? Noel, how are you doing? How are we all doing? What's going on? What's going on? It seems like YouTube notifications went, which is fine. It is what it is. We are still gonna build our characters. So, the first thing we're gonna do is just transform to a different design. That way we don't have to constantly be hearing roaring and everything like that from that character over there. By the way, guys, can you tell me how is the camera? Is it pretty good? Like, as far as like, because some people were saying that there was like a lack of saturation. So is it better now? Worse? Let me know. And then here's the other thing I need you guys to do is to let me know what character we should build. So our first character is going to be, don't forget, today's theme is gaming characters. I was wondering why I didn't get a pop-up. Well, it's because YouTube just decided to be like,
nope.
It is what it is. I'm used to it by now. I haven't been able to watch much because much streams this week because I was at my cabin. Whoa, nice, Noel. Hopefully you had a good vacation. Can you make Reina from Valorant? Ooh, that sounds like an interesting task. Declan Curran, what's up? Let's take a look at what Reina looks like. So this was a... Why is it bringing up a football player from BVB? Oh, there we go. There's Reina. Okay. Okay. Okay, Z-Gamer. Challenge accepted. We're creating a Reina from the video game Apex Legends. I don't know if she's a hero or a villain, so we're just going to select neutral. And let's get to building, everybody. Let's get to building. Okay. Why is this not working, though? Oh, there we go. Okay, good stuff. Hold up. Actually. Okay, that's better. Okay. So, Reina. I guess the first thing we'll do is just give her a gun. So we'll give her a weapon. We'll go with like something like that. And we'll need to recolor it to be dark gray. Maybe even... No. Okay, let's stick to the dark gray. Okay. So it does look like she has some sort of superpower on the left arm. So I'm going to try to capture that using the effect pieces. So we're going to go with the left-hand glow. And I think that this is probably going to be the most similar to that. And it's sort of like a purplish color. Problem is that that does not really come through very well. So we're going to need to use... Can't use the dark purple because it doesn't look great. So I think we'll use this brighter purple instead. Yeah, I think that'll work. Because that looks a little too pink. Maybe that actually works pretty well. Okay, let's try that. Now, on the left hand, she does not wear any attire. I'm gonna try to be close with the skin tone. I don't know if we are exact, but we should be pretty close there. Okay, on the other hand, she does have a glove. So her left arm is exposed and has like a tattoo up on the shoulder. So that's what we're going to try to capture, is that tattoo. I wonder... Nope, that's not going to work. Okay, so that gives us the tattoo, but the lower part has that white section, which is not what we're looking for, so can't use that. How could we make this work? Let's think here. Let's think. We need something that makes it look like she has a tattoo. Maybe that? That actually sort of looks like the tattoo that she has. So I think we'll try to use that. Then for the right arm, it looks like it's like a full-on sleeve. The question is it a black costume or is it a blue costume? I guess there's different recolors. So in this promo, it definitely looks more black than blue. So I'm going to stick to that. Wait, what? Didn't I just select... Did I select left again? Oh, I'm boosted. I'm like, why is that the same thing? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. So, for this side, she has that shoulder pad sort of thing going on. So, I actually think that this arm style could work. Then, for the torso. So, we need something that's going to be purple in the center. Which, oddly enough, this is purple in the center, but I'm not going to use this one. Let's just look through and see what else we could come up with. Man, if we could have recolored the skin tone there to be, instead of like orange sort of, to purple, that would have been really cool. Because that would have worked well for this design. Unfortunately, we don't have that option, so we're just going to keep scrolling through and hope that we could find something that is correct. That's incorrect. Keep going. She does have sort of like a belt design, so this is not terrible, but obviously we're aiming for higher than just not terrible. That would be a very low goal to set. Like, hey, I'm just trying to make sure that this is not terrible. You know, it's like, well, not very ambitious now, is it? That does not work. Ooh. What recolors on this? Dang it. I mean... The problem is there's not going to be anything that's like exact or precise. So I'm aware of that. There's that purple sort of look. But the rest of the costume is completely the wrong color, so I can't use it. What recolors on this? Not what we need. Although this one does look all right as well, because it has at least kind of the belt sort of thing going on, so could work. It could work. Decisions. Let me think here. Maybe this. Nope. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with this. Although, wait a minute. Hold up. So this gives us blue instead of the purple, which may kind of work. But I feel like we have to incorporate the purple because I think that that's particularly important for this character as far as like the ability. Because again, I don't know enough about Apex to like know exactly what her abilities are. So I'm like, whoosh, it's like way over my head. But I do think that it's crucial to get that right. So let's see. Now, on the right leg, the left leg is like fully armored up. So we're going to look for something that has sort of a more armored look. If we could find something like that, that would be wonderful. So like almost maybe like that. We'll see. She does have a little bit of gold on the costume and a little bit of purple as well. So if I could find something that has that all incorporated. That's not gonna work. Okay, big yikes. What recolors here? Not what we need, so can't use that. Dang it. What about this recolored to black? Because then you get kind of the gold boots at least. So let's try that. And then the right leg is going to be... So on the right leg, she has like a shorter sort of, I guess, boot or whatever that's supposed to be. That's not going to work. Man, oh man. Maybe... The thing is that she's supposed to still have the gold boots, so... I don't know how I could possibly... Unless if we just go with something just to try to create a differentiation factor between the two. But hopefully have the boots still be both gold. I don't know how we could do this. Yeah. Dang it. Man, this is a very tough first design. I don't know why. I don't know why I took this one as the first one. Like, yeah, sure. Let's try that. I could possibly go wrong with that. So, oddly enough, I know that that's pink more so than purple. This could work. Because it kind of incorporates with the overall look of the character, so I think that this could work. Okay, let's see. Gonna remove that. And then what we need to do is give the character really long hair. Okay, so the hair is like black and purple. So unfortunately, I can't do that. Like I can't do two tones. At least I don't think I could. I don't think there's any style. Unless if I guess I went with something like this, but that would be completely incorrect for the hairstyle. Because it's not quite that, like, far out. Although, I do wonder what would it look like if we just did that and this for the highlights. Sort of like that. Let me just see. I'm just curious. Again, I'm not... This is not done, so chill out. Is there a character with red eyes? I guess this one has red eyes, but the problem here is that... is there a way for me to try to make it look like the character is not exhausted? That's not gonna work. That'll do. And... Does she have like purple lips as well? I guess that's not bad. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you our first design of the day. It's the one and only Reina from Apex Legends. Give that one a rating out of 10. Let's rock and roll. Design number 2. Whew, that was an insanely difficult one to start with. Okay, let's get started. Next, could you make Kratos? Ooh. Let me just think about that, because I'm excited about the idea of designing Kratos, but then when I'm actually thinking about it, I'm like, how the heck am I going to do that? Please make Predator. Predator is not a gaming character. Today's theme is only gaming characters. Can you make number 5? No, I cannot. Okay, let me try Kratos. Let's see how this goes. Let's try Kratos. Why not? I feel like I've attempted to build Kratos in the past, but I don't know how well or poorly that went. So let's try it again. Okay. So, Kratos. I'm going to go with an axe because we're going to do the most recent iteration of Kratos. And let me get a picture of Kratos himself. All right. So, all right, let's think how we do this. Surprisingly so, I feel like I could possibly start with the Kratos design by actually designing the torso first. Which usually is not the way that I do this. Usually the torso is like one of the last things that we build out. But I have a couple of ideas right off the bat. So first, let me try to see how that looks. Not bad, not great. Let's scroll up. I'm actually curious to see what does this look like. Interesting. That could be like a different armor. So a bit of a different take there. Nope. That's not gonna work. Okay, so this is the design that I'm actually thinking we'll go with. It's the closest that we're gonna get to that kind of like over the shoulder, sort of like shoulder pad. Yes, is it inverted? Absolutely. It's supposed to be the other way around, but this is as best as we could do within the limitations of the game. So I think that that will have to work for us. Okay, next. I'm gonna make the left hand actually will be armored up. So we'll put a glove. The right hand will be just out and about. Now, for the arms. So we want the top part to be exposed. Ideally, actually... Dang it. Because ideally, the top part on the right is supposed to have some of that red that he has. And then the rest of it is just like leather gauntlets, sort of. There's lots of gauntlets in the game, but the vast majority of the time, as you can see, they're mostly like gold color, which is not what we're looking for, unfortunately. I wonder what this looks like. Recolored, not great, unfortunately. Let's scroll through. So we need something that looks more like, I guess, medieval, sort of. Which would be a tad bit more fitting for Kratos. What recolors on this? Not what we need. Man, if we could have got rid of the green there, that would work. I feel like I say that a lot, but it really would. Now that is an interesting take there as well. I also don't know why. I feel like maybe making the skin tone a little bit darker gray could work pretty well also, but let me see. I might use that. Particularly if we can't find anything that's better from a, like a recoloring perspective. Ooh, let's see. That's kind of interesting, but not really ideal. I'm curious to see, what if I just like repaint that, let's say. Not great. Not bad either, but I want to see just a full-on repaint. If we did that, no. Okay, so I'm kind of stuck between two. I think that either I'm going with this or I'm going with... Have I tried this one? No, that's not gonna work. What about this? That actually does look pretty good too. I just wish I like the design of this one, but the problem with it is that ideally it should be brown instead of black there. I don't know why. I just have like more of a feeling like this is more like Kratos-esque. So let me see. Let me see again which one I like best. That's not gonna work. Okay. Let's try this and then we'll go from there. So let's assume we're gonna use that. Okay. So we have parts of it figured out. Now, for the face. So first of all, remove the hair. That's easy enough. Then we're gonna give him his big ginormous beard, of course. And I think I'm going to actually make the beard dark gray. It's really tough to tell in the game, like if it's black or if it's like really, really dark brown. Because the Fortnite design, oddly enough, is actually like a really, really, really dark saturated brown color. So I'm almost thinking to go with that. What do you guys think, chat? Dark brown or do we go with the Blackbeard on this? Does someone like Sonic? Maybe we'll build Sonic afterwards. Do Kratos. Andreas Reyes, that's what I'm building right now, Andreas. Come on, man. I'm literally building Kratos right now. Nathan Drake. Yo, Amco. Keep that in mind after when I'm asking for characters after we're done with this one. Sniper. I love how either my chat is delayed again or nobody is just bothered answering the question. I'm like, hey guys, which color of beard do you think works better? Everyone's like, how about the sniper? Dark brown? Black, dark brown. Okay, so I think we'll probably go with that then. Okay. Then for the face. So for the face, we need something that will make him look a little bit like scarred, ideally. Obviously, he has the big red scar across the face. We're not going to find something exact to that, unfortunately. But we're going to try our best to find something that at least somewhat matches. Nope. I know he doesn't have red eyes, but it's interesting. Like, it almost kind of works there. We need to just make a character where you can clearly tell that he ain't particularly happy, because that's one of the things that makes Kratos Kratos. That's not gonna work. Neither will that. Oh no, we're running out of designs here. Man, I wish I could use that, because he has the scar over the eye. So that would have been cool, but the problem there is the wrong facial hair color. Because if we could have just repainted that, that would have worked. Dang it. I don't know what would work here. What would work here? Decisions. No. I'm trying to find like a design that captures at least... Oh, what about... What about that? That way you get that red, sort of. You know? I think that might be the one. Okay, then for the legs. So this is the tough part, because Kratos has that weird, like, not weird, but like that skirt piece thing that he wears. Which the closest to that is something like this, which I don't know how well this would go over with everybody if I literally put this onto Kratos. I think that a lot of people would probably say, "Get out of here, bro!" So I don't think that you guys would be very happy with that. So the question is, how can we like, we literally have 2 or 3 items. Yeah, like there's just a couple of items that we could put onto Kratos that are like fitting on kind of like the midsection part, so we're sort of stuck, which is annoying. For the legs are supposed to be like, the top part is black, the lower part is brown. So the top part of the boot is, or the pants, is just black pants, and then the lower part is like leather boots, sort of. So that's what we need to try to capture. Let's just look through. Huh. That has a little bit of the red, which he does have, actually. If I could find something... Let me see. If I could find a good hip piece here that matches that. What's the Mary... do they even have a design for her? Dude. And then what I'll do to give that ice sort of... oh, no, not jump. Right hand. What you guys think? There's my boy. There's my boy Kratos! Ready to Shrek some mythical gods. Look at him go, baby! Look at him go. Okay, give that one a rating out of 10, chat. Be honest. Don't worry. You're not going to hurt my feelings. All right. Also, by the way, thank you guys so very much. We're at 133 likes, so thank you for that support. If you guys haven't hit that like button yet, please do so. That would be very much appreciated. Raiden. Ooh, I like the idea of maybe Raiden. What the heck? What is making that breathing noise? Which character's like breathing like so heavily? What's going on with you? Holy. Like zero chill. Let's pick a character like who's not going to be just constantly making some weird sound effects. Let's pick Stompa. Stompa!
Stompa is always ready to step up to a challenge.
All right, Stompa. I'm happy to hear that. Very happy to hear that. 9 out of 10. 0 out of 10. Get out of here, creator. 0 out of 10. Peter Milligan. What's up, Peter Milligan? Saying, I think it looks good. Thank you so much. 8 out of 10. Fair rating. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Galaxy Rose gives it a 6 out of 10. Kim gives it an 8 out of 10. I think it's an 8 out of 10. Personally, like 7.5, 8 out of 10. I think the next design we're going to build is... so we built Kratos. Character number 3 is going to be Nathan Drake. So next up, we've got Nathan Drake, who is, of course, the protagonist of the Uncharted series. So we're going to try to build Nathan Drake. Let's see if we can succeed or fail. I think for his weapon, I think we're going to go with a pistol instead. Sort of like that design. Okay. So let's get to building. Nathan Drake is next. Let's see how good or bad of a job. By the way, Drake is a weird one because I feel like have I attempted to build Nathan Drake? I don't think I actually have ever. So this will be interesting. So we'll go with that. We'll go with probably a like a short sleeve shirt. There's got to be a shirt. I don't remember which arm design. There has to be an arm design though. There's this one. What recolors on here? Not what we need, of course. That's brilliant. Dang it. I don't understand why on a color swap of that design, it's not the shirt that actually gets recolored. It's the skin tone. Like, what? That's very odd to me, but okay. Of course, once again, not what we needed. I'm gonna try to probably go for like the dark blue sort of navy shirt from Uncharted 4. Okay, so this does recolor the right thing, but it's the wrong design, so I can't really use it. Okay, I think I'm kind of stuck here, and I have to use... hold up, what recolors on this? Not what we need, of course. Alright, so I think I have to use this. So what we're going to do is just do the skin tone, and then... sort of like dark blue. Yeah, we'll go with the dark blue. Okay. Then, for the torso... So he has those kind of like gun holsters on the sides and holsters in general. So I think that something like this would work quite well. Trying to remember what other character has anything similar to that. That's not going to work. So far, that's our best option. So let's scroll through. This could work. Kinda. Sort of, kind of could work here. The only issue is that I'm realizing because I don't think there's a beige design. Because he had those kind of like this color of pants. The problem is I don't remember if there's a hip piece that... Yeah. Does that match? It's probably as good as we're gonna do. As far as the color match. Yeah. Okay, so let's... We're gonna need to work backwards here a little bit. So now we can't use the design that has a belt on it because it looks awkward, like he's got two different belts. So that puts a bit of a limitation on what we can use. Ooh. So wrong color, but whoops. The orange is obviously the wrong color, but kind of could work. I wonder what this recolored looks like. Not bad, but not great. I still think that the SWAT agent design is more accurate. Anything else here? I could, in theory, I guess, reuse that again, but that'd be kind of lame to use the same design over and over again. That's not gonna work. Okay. I think, man, I wish that we could, let me think for a second. Maybe there's let's just Google Nathan Drake. I want to see if he's always worn that same type of attire, because I honestly can't remember in the other games. So Uncharted 4, he had kind of the weapons going across, or the ammo going across the chest with like a beige or white shirt. Dang it. I wonder if I could make, if we could just recolor the, what if we went for like the, okay, I'm just gonna stick to Uncharted 4, because I feel like if I start straying too far off, it's gonna be a mess a little bit. So I think we probably have to use the SWAT team attire. This one might have worked for Uncharted 3. If we did that though, we'd have to use like a, I don't even know what's, that color's not even in here, because it's like white, but sort of like grayish white. Like, I don't even know how to describe the color, honestly. Okay, I think I have to use this. Although, dude, it just looks so awkward because he has the double belts, and there's no way for me to recolor the hip colors to that beige sort of design without messing this up. Let me see. I'm gonna try to use this one, and we'll see how it looks once we're further along. Okay. I actually think the face is okay. Like, we can keep that face design, I think. Let's see. Nathan Drake. He did have a beard in the fourth one, didn't he? Or like a 5 o'clock shadow. Sort of. Let me see. Let me see. Some people in chat are saying, Stephanie, you just gave this a 0.1 out of 10. I'm not even done. What are you rating? I don't understand. Huh? What you rating? Dang it. I just wish, like, if I could just get the recolor on the hips correct. Because it's clearly, like, off. It's so annoying, man. And there's, like, literally nothing else that I could do. Aside from, like, literally just giving him a different colored... attire, but that's not gonna work. Andrew Basham, what's up, man? How you doing? Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to, like it or not, have to stick with that. Now I gotta just decide which torso I think looks better. That. Or that. I like that this one is more accurate on like the brown parts, but the problem with this one is the light blue and then the big giant logo with the T and all that. So this one makes him look a little more superhero-esque, whereas I feel like this fits better within the tone. But this does also kind of make him look like an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm also trying to debate whether or not I should change the hair. I think that works better. And that's probably the most accurate. I think I'm going to go with that. Okay, there you go. Ladies and gents, I give to thee Uncharted Zone. The one and only Nathan Drake. There you go. That was our third character designed. Let's see. What can we come up with next? Give that one a rating out of 10. Let's see what we've got. Score Bunny from Pokemon. No, a little too specific for me. Can you do mutated Kevin 11? No, I cannot. Today we're building nothing but characters from video games. Game Life says, make someone from something. I know what you're thinking. Great idea, right? I don't know what that means. 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Okay, okay. Respect. Can you make Ram Kota? I don't know who that is. Let me first, I guess, Google what or who that is. Ram Kota. This is a Star Wars character. Oh, isn't this the guy from Force Unleashed? Yeah. I'd rather make something that's exclusive to games instead of something that's like Star Wars and a video game. Okay, I'll do that. Rabbit Rider or Raider. We'll try to design Raiden. Let's try to build Raiden, everybody. Let's see if we could succeed building Raiden. Okay. So, by the way, that Colonel Sanders is on point right there from last week. All right, Raiden it is. We're gonna make him hero. Raiden typically, doesn't he have a staff? I think he's usually holding a staff, isn't he? I'm trying to remember. I think he is. Holding. Thank you so very much for the super chat. A little scary there. Especially because I was on a completely different screen, so I didn't even see the notification pop up. The Little Red Panther, thank you for being the first and biggest super chatter of the stream, coming through with a 100 PLN saying, Blitz, could you make Victor Sullivan? Sure. You see, that's another character from video games, Victor Sullivan from Uncharted, and I rate the Nathan Drake build 9 out of 10. Thank you, I appreciate that. Bowser Jr., that would be a good one. Just let me finish the Raiden design first. Okay. So, the first thing we're going to do is the easy stuff. The stuff that's kind of like, oh, of course. Obvious, right? Gotta figure out what's the right color. I think that kind of would work for Raiden. Now, for the face, we need something where it's like you can only see like the side of his face, if that makes sense. Like, kind of like that. But ideally, if possible, his eyes should be white or like lightning, simulating lightning. Ooh, by the way, this might have been a good face for... maybe. It would have been a good face for Kratos. Okay, so let's think. We need something that kind of satisfies those two factors, if possible. If it's not possible, then obviously we'll be okay if it's just one thing. So almost like this, but the only thing that would change here is ideally we want the eyes to not be glowing red. We want the eyes to be glowing blue or white. Either one of those would work. Dang it. So there isn't anything that's exact, unfortunately. I wonder... No. I was thinking maybe I could use that if it's recolored and everything, but... Let me see the custom headpieces. Maybe there's something here that we could use. I don't think there is, but just in case. Can't use that. Yeah, and I can't use any of these other ones. Okay. So I'm going to have to pick one of the presets. No real choice there. Could use this. If he didn't have the goatee, I would have considered to use that one. That could work. That's a little too far, like, on the head, so I don't think that works. Part of me still wants to just use the one with the red eyes, because I think it would still look cool. But, you know. Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay. So, out of all the options available, I think the one that I'm going to go with. I like the idea of using that red one. I think it would be cool too, but I think I'm going to go with this. So let's try that. Then, let's think here. So, for the arms, supposed to be mostly white. He does have like kind of like insignia usually, right? Let me just check. Okay, he does have those giant shoulder pads, which I could possibly incorporate still. Let me think about this, how I could go about getting this as close as possible. You know what? Like usual, when I say when you're in doubt, try to use the parts that are kind of easier first. That way you can kind of build towards what you're working to. So the shoulder pads are kind of grayish and blue. It's like a mix of the two. Like the top part is blue and then it turns gray. I'm almost thinking of using that. I don't know if this is a good idea, but for some reason I feel like it'd be kind of interesting to try to use the Nope. I thought for some reason that I could recolor the outer part as well. Because if that was white, that would actually be pretty clean and like quite close, but unfortunately, that is not going to work here. I'm trying to think if I could make him maybe look a little bit more classic then, because if I could go more of the classic route, maybe we could come up with something pretty close. Let's see classic rate. Again, trying to get as accurate with this as possible. Huh. Okay. So classic Raiden would be mostly blue. And then the shoulder pads would be blue, probably. Dang. This is tough. Even though it's a character that seems like would be very, very easy to build, it's most definitely easier said than done. Because you basically need to have white and blue as like the two combo colors, with most of the outfit being blue on the front and white kind of like on these parts, like on the sides. So that's what we're trying to capture. Dang it. Man, oh man. I don't even know where to start here. I feel like I'm just like stumped right now, trying to think of a way out of how we can do this while also making it at least somewhat close. It's not bad, but it's not great. Any ideas, chat? Any ideas? Anyone have any suggestions of what would be a good torso design for Raiden? Like when you think of Raiden, you're like, ooh, that might work. Because I'm open to suggestions here. I mean, that doesn't look bad. The problem is, again, there's not any of the white on the costume there. You know? Then do Master Chief? Maybe. The next character is going to be Victor Sullivan. So after that, I'll pick another one. Hero Brian? Maybe after that. That'd be a funny one to do. Among Us guy? Give me a second. Could you do Mass Effect? I read it wrong. Whoops. I don't know what that was a reference to, Yusuf. I don't know. Honestly, like, I don't know how to find something where it's going to look balanced between both colors. Meaning that you incorporate both the blue and the white. So I'm at a bit of a loss right now of, like, how do I go about making this accurate? Yo, Loopy Gaming, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat saying, I know this isn't game related, but can you make Kong and Godzilla because of the new movie coming out? Also, have you seen the trailer? I did see the trailer. It looks awesome, except for the song choice. It looked a little like out of place. I didn't really like the song that they used. Like, it just, not that I dislike, I don't even know who that artist is. It just did not fit, if that makes sense. Dang it, man. Like, I cannot find even like somewhat of a like kickstart. Like, okay, start with this and then work your way through. Everything that I'm like trying to go for here. No. Okay, so I know that this is gonna be Team Godzilla or Team Kong. Well, I have to know their motivations for why they're fighting, sort of. That actually looks pretty legit, too. That could be really good for, like, modern Raiden. Because modern Raiden does have, like, more of a armored look. So maybe I should try to stick to modern Raiden. Because this could possibly work. I would go with that, or I would go with this. So if you're going classic, I'd go with that. If you're going modern, I would go with this. Okay. So which one do you guys want to see? I guess answer in chat modern, or like type in 1 if you want to see modern Raiden. Type in 2 if you want to see classic Raiden, and then we'll move along from there. I think that it's 10 out of 10. I mean, I'm not done yet. Team Kong. I mean, I'm probably kind of leaning more to, based on the trailer, leaning a little more towards Kong as well. But yeah, we'll see. It'll be interesting to see, like, why are they fighting, right? So most people are saying 1. Okay, so let's try modern Raiden then. Okay, so I'm gonna try my best. Sort of like that. I guess in like modern Raiden actually kind of wears like a top, like a short glove. So if we want to incorporate that, we could. We'll see. I definitely do want to give him armor though, or an armored look. The top part is not supposed to have any armor though, so that's a bit tricky. But I'm also trying to incorporate the... I guess I'm to a certain extent marrying a few different designs together, where it's almost like modern Raiden and classic Raiden together. So I hope that by the time that I'm done, it actually looks pretty clean. So I think I'm going to actually repaint this blue. Like that. Then what we'll do is we'll add, without a shadow of a doubt, electric abilities, obviously, onto both hands. Recolor those light blue like that. Okay, and then the legs and the hips. Those are the 2 last parts. So the legs are not necessarily bad here. Like it can, you could kind of leave it at that, and there you go. Like that's an option, but let me see if we could make it even cleaner and cooler looking overall. So he does usually have kind of like kick pads and boots. So let me see how good of a job we could do at incorporating that. So far, not a very good job at all, because I'm trying to find something that would make sense as far as like color combination and things like that. I wonder what recolors on here? Not what we need. That's what. Although, not bad for modern Raiden. Let me see. Is there a matching hip piece for that? For Grail? And if there is, I want to see what it actually looks like. Because he does usually have that kind of like long skirt piece, so it almost looks like that's sort of what he's wearing there, you know? So I think that will be my take on modern Raiden. What you guys think? Give that one a rating out of 10. Bada beam, bada boom. There he is. Raiden. Or...
Finish him.
Well, we did finish him. There we go. Next, Victor Sullivan, which was requested by Mr. Little Red Panther. So we're gonna build Victor Sullivan from the Uncharted series. I guess I should try to build the one from Uncharted 4 as well, just so that it's like as accurate as we possibly could be. So By the way, give that one a rating out of 10 on the one that we just completed. Okay, so we built Nathan Drake. So now let's build Victor Sullivan, aka Sully. I think we'll also give him a pistol. Kind of thinking maybe I should have given him this one, and then Nathan should have probably had the more modern looking one, but it's okay. It's fine. We'll make it work. Okay. Redesign the hands. Nice stream, Blitz. Hope your day's going well. Thank you, Chris Diamond. I appreciate that. My day is going well. Thank you so very much for also saying that the stream is enjoyable. So, if you guys, by the way, have not had a chance to go on ahead and hit that like button yet, please do so. What you doing? Please help out. That would be very much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Especially because YouTube did not bother sending out notifications this time. So, it'd be cool if you guys could step up to the plate and help out with that. He does have a holster on the right leg, so I'm going to try to the best of my ability to incorporate that. That's definitely not gonna work.
Wow.
Okay, so that gives us the holster design. Then we're gonna give him just a black belt, although that one looks a little off as far as the color is concerned, so we're gonna actually select this one. So it's more of a color match. Okay, so you got the gun holster, you got the black pants, then he has a red shirt, short sleeve shirt. So what we're gonna do, and it's like a dark red sort of. So since there's only two options, there's this and this, we're gonna go with that. Darker red design there. Now, I guess I could go just like plain red, like this. Oh, whoops, sorry. Like this, sorta. Let me think if there's anything else like from here that would be more fitting. It doesn't look like just a shirt. There isn't a lot of stuff that's like just like a casual dress shirt type thing. I guess technically what we could do, there was that scene where he had the tuxedo as well, right? So we could do the tuxedo design instead. That way it's more accurate. This sort of looks like a dress shirt. I guess that is a kind of a shirt, but the problem is the back is going to have the Joker logo, so I can't use that. So I think I'm going to make an executive decision here. And we're going to make a quick swap into... No. I think we're going to make a swap into the tuxedo design. So, hold up. Let me just pick and choose which one works the best. I could use that. Definitely can't use that. If it just didn't have those lines across it. Because this shirt did have like a sort of like a pattern on it. I just feel like going for the tuxedo one is almost like a cheap kind of cop out of like, oh, I can't build it, so I'm just gonna pick like the easiest route. So I almost don't want to do it just out of principle. Let's find a mustached character. That actually works perfectly. Although we do need to recolor the mustache to be gray. Like that. And then for the hairstyle. So that's another aspect that's going to be a little bit tough here. Because he sort of has like a very specific hairstyle. Almost maybe like that. Ooh. I don't know if it's like quite that slicked back. And it's probably not quite that dark. So I think maybe that is the right shade.
Yeah.
Let me see the torso if I recolor it just plain red. I want to see like what kind of a difference is there. Yeah, I do think that that actually does look a little bit better. It's just less like busy, which is sort of what you're going for. I don't know if I like the hairstyle though. I don't know if that's the right design. Dang it. What would work better? Oh, maybe this? Actually, kind of, sort of think that that does work. Better? Let me take a look. Could use that. There's really between two right now. Either that. I don't think any of these other ones kind of apply here. I wonder what this would look like. Let me see. If we use this. It kind of works, right? Sort of actually does kind of work. Loopy Gaming, thank you for the $4.99 super chat, by the way. Saying, did you know that Storm is debuting in Thor Love and Thunder? Yes, I heard. It's crazy how many different characters are involved in that movie as well. And then Yusuf, thank you for the $1.99 super chat, saying, hope Blitz's and everyone else's day is awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support, man. And my day is quite awesome. Okay, so I think that I might actually go with that. So there you go. There is our take on the one and only Victor Sullivan from Uncharted 4, more specifically. Okay, next up. Our next character is going to be Monkey Kid or Genji. What's Monkey Kid? Isn't that the Lego property? Yeah, no, we're not building anything that's based... everything that we build today has to be based on video game characters. So if you're going to be like, oh, Spider-Man from Marvel Spider-Man, is it correct? Yes, but that's not interesting to me. We can always build that aside in like a Marvel episode or something like that. So I want to try to build characters that are specifically like they are stars of video games. Marty McFly or Doc Brown from the Back to the Future video game. Yeah, that's exactly the kind of thing I'm saying that I'm not interested in building today. I kind of want to replay Uncharted 4. It's an excellent game. You should. Can you do Chaos? Chaos from like Skylanders? Maybe. Monopoly Man? Nope. That's the Green Knight. That's Boba Fett. Or was Boba Fett. The Little Red Panther, thank you for the 25 PLN, saying I rate Sully 8.5 out of 10. Thank you, man. I want to see what they look like side by side at the end of the episode. I'll definitely put them side by side. Can you make Lord Vortex? Vortec. Possibly. We'll see. Cloud. Ooh, Handsome Jack. That could be an interesting build. That's probably a very difficult one, but let's see. I'm going to take a look at him first, like what the character model looks like. All right, Manny. Let's try it. Let's attempt it. Handsome Jack has been requested by so this is the character from Borderlands, by the way, for those of you that are like who the heck is Handsome Jack? We're gonna try to build Handsome Jack. That's at this point I would imagine a pretty, not iconic maybe, but definitely a pretty big major character in the gaming universe. So let's try to build Handsome Jack. Okay, so weapons wise, I don't think he used any weapons. At least I don't recall him using any weapons. So yeah. Where do we start? Well, I guess let's start with the hands. That's an easy enough part. There you go. Done. I give to you Handsome Jack. No, I'm joking. Hair. What kind of hair would we use for Handsome Jack? He has like a really sweeping haircut. So, sweeping hair kind of makes me think maybe this, or, well, actually his hair sweeps the other way, so I guess I have to use this. Okay, so let's say we recolor that dark brown like that. One thing that's going to be kind of difficult with him is actually the face, because he has that kind of like element going like around his face print. So, oh, and the other thing that's going to stink about, because he has two different colored eyes, doesn't he? Yeah. Okay, let's think here. How can I get it close? So that kind of accomplishes that effect where it almost looks like he has that like faceplate, like the robotic faceplate over top. So that's not necessarily, I guess, as difficult as I had thought it would be. But the issue is going to be trying to get the two different colored eyes. That will be tough. I almost think that it's a little too dark there. Either this or this, maybe, sorta. Let me see. I mean, there you go. You got the different colored eyes. I guess that works, right? You got the green and the blue eye, or I guess in this case it'll be blue and yellow. So problem solved, kinda. That's kind of interesting, an attempt to go with that, but it's definitely a lot more cybernetic and robotic than maybe what we're looking for. Although you do get kind of the different colored eyes. Not each eye, but at least the eyes themselves glow. And you do get a robotic sort of feel. Can't go with that design. Okay, I'm stuck between two. Either this or, honestly, again, I know that it looks very cybernetic, but I do kind of think that that looks sort of cool too. But for the sake of trying to make him still look a little bit more human than not, I think we'll go with that. Okay. So that's kind of the easier-ish parts. What the heck do we do for the legs? He has a little bit of orange on the costume, so I'm going to need to try to incorporate that. And he has that vest sort of thing going on, which there's not a lot of costumes in the game that would fit that. Kind of thinking maybe... about this recolored, like gray, maybe even black. I wish I didn't have the blue stripes, because then I would actually consider using that one. I definitely need to incorporate orange somehow. Dang it. Holy moly. Okay, let me see. Just a second. Let me see how this will look. If we do like the short sleeve sort of design. So we'd need to paint that dark gray. Not short sleeve, but like rolled up sleeve sort of thing. We'll get rid of this. Okay. Then for the legs. Man, this is a really tricky character to build. Even though it seems so basic, like, oh, he's just wearing like a jacket and everything, but it's so like specific to how the character is supposed to be portrayed. Okay, so he has black pants, so I guess maybe I need to recolor that. And then he does also have the weapon holster on the right, so I'm trying to, again, incorporate that if I can. And he does have brown sneakers. So maybe sort of like that. Let me see. I'm gonna try to find, if I can, something that's a bit more fitting. It's the torso. That's where it's like we're really off. But I just honestly, like, I can't think of anything where it's like I could get to the point where it's like I could capture. Dang it. Like, there's nothing else that has orange. And he definitely has kind of that, like, orange under shirt or whatever it is. And I need to... It's crucial to have that orange in the design, because otherwise it's just going to fall apart. Or the look is going to be completely broken. So I'm sort of stuck as far as what I can use, because there's only one design that has any orange on it. So I think I got to use the Toyman. Like that, maybe. So I give to you. Let me just one more time quickly check if it would look cooler with this face print. It does look really cool that way too, but it's fine. For the sake of making it, again, somewhat more similar to what he looks like, there you go. I give to you Handsome Jack, everybody, from the Borderlands series. Okay. So give that one a rating out of 10, and in the meantime, let me take another request from chat. Blitz, could you try to make Joel from The Last of Us? Sure. I think we have built Joel. But we will try again. Okay, so this is our 7th character now. Very cool. Let's try to build Joel. Now, it depends who you talk to. If Joel's a good guy or a bad guy. I definitely would consider him a hero there, but I know for a fact lots of people would be like, oh, he's no hero. He's the villain of the story. 'Cause, yeah. Too bad. So sad. We're gonna consider him the hero. Can you make Kang? Kang is not a video game character. So, I mean, he's appeared in video games. I get it. But, I'm building specifically, only characters, that are based on video games today. Okay. So... Okay, so some of the things that we will definitely include is going to be this. So we're going to do like a dark brown and gray sort of backpack. That's easy. Next, because I want to get a shot where like you can clearly tell. I guess it depends which Joel we go for, like first game or second game. Because first game, it probably would be sort of like this style of hair, and more maybe black than gray. Let's change the face. We got to give him a beard, that's for sure. An obvious one. Gotta love that. Yeah. Whoever said that, that was funny. Okay, so I'm thinking either this. I think that probably fits more because it kind of looks a little bit older. And we'll make the beard gray. So either that hair, or if we're going for Joel Last of Us 2, he did have a bit of a longer hairstyle in that. So I almost think... Okay, that's a lot longer. I almost think that. So maybe something like that. I don't know why I got rid of the backpack. Oh, because we placed the long hair. That's what happened. Okay. So. Now. I think he wore just regular jeans, right? Black jeans, or what color were his jeans? Just like dark blue, black jeans. So for that, could just do something like this. Although I'm trying to think, maybe I could somehow incorporate the fact that he's got see, I wonder that he's got boots. Sorry that I didn't finish the sentence there. Okay, not bad. Now, for... So we could go a couple of different routes here. We could go with like the leather jacket sort of look, which would probably be done using something like this. So that would be sort of leather jacket Joel.
Yeah.
If you don't like that look, if you want to go for the like shirt look, let's think, how could we do that? That's not great. Okay. Decisions here. Nope, can't use that. We need to try to find... The leather jacket look obviously looks pretty clean and works really well, but I want to try to make it look... Like, do a couple of looks. It's like a checkered sort of shirt. And it's like this weird, like, greenish gray, I guess, would be the best way to describe that color. Not that, not that. It's probably... It's not even that. Like, it's really tough to get the right color here. Because it doesn't exist in the game, basically, so... Like, that's sort of close-ish, but not exact. Yeah, that doesn't work. Again, close, not quite there. Not exact, at least, to what we're looking for. But you could, in theory, I guess, use that one. I wonder what this would look like. Yeah, I think, like, with the shirt design, it's a little bit, not a little bit, it's a lot more challenging to, like, get it just right. So it's a bit more of a challenge. I mean, I think that looks really cool too. For like the leather jacket sort of look. It's not super accurate, but I do think that looks pretty sick. That's a cool design. If you're going for the shirt, I probably would go with something like this. That way you kind of get that like strap look, and it still looks like there's like a zipper, so it's like a shirt. And then obviously what you would need to do is change the arms to be short sleeve, sort of like that. So maybe something along those lines would be another take on Joel. But for the sake of being accurate and getting something that looks pretty clean, I think we'll go with the leather jacket sort of look, like the zipped up one, which would probably mean we have to use this. So there you go. There's our take on Joel from The Last of Us. Let me know what you guys think. Give that one a rating out of 10. That was probably one of our best designs. I know that doesn't probably seem all that modest to say, but I think that it did turn out really cool. Okay. Character number 8. Let's go. Next, a gaming franchise that will be suggested. Let's see what we got. Chat, come up with something interesting. Make some suggestions here. Let's see what will be our next built character. We built a lot of Naughty Dog game characters. 7.5 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Thank you. Could you make Tails? That's not that interesting. And would be probably not great, honestly. Could you make Master Chief? Maybe. Dark Pit. Pit? As in, like, the guy from Smash Bros? I mean, we could try, I guess. The Little Red Panther, thank you for the 10 PLN, saying I gave it a 10. Oh, sorry, a 9, sorry. I'm like subconsciously, a 10. Great, thank you. Okay, I mean, Pit is an interesting one, maybe. Because at least it's different. A Link or Princess Zelda from Edith. Okay. Link or Princess Zelda? Huh. A Link or Princess Zelda? Okay. I will try to build Link. Yay. Okay. Step 1. Give him a sword. Step 2. You're done. Okay. So from that point, everything else about Link is difficult. Like, quite literally, everything will be difficult now. Okay. Hat. Hat. Maybe that, sort of, kind of, not really, can't use it. I will still attempt it though. I will definitely give it a go. I know that we can get the ears using something like that. Correct, and then obviously the hairstyle would have to be redone, something like along those lines. The problem is, what does Link look like without the hat on? Like, I guess that shows you how important getting the hat right is, right? I mean, I guess that's about as perfect as we're gonna get, right? So, clearly, gotta go with that, right? Right? Chat? Naruto is an anime character. We're building only gaming characters today. Man, oh man. That's not gonna work for Link. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to think here. I guess, I mean, I could use this. The problem here is, of course, that it's not fully recolored. This would work if the game allowed me to recolor the entire, like, cap or whatever it's called. But it doesn't. So I'm kind of stuck. James just gamed. Thank you so very much for the 99-cent super chat. What do you think, guys? Any do the Breath of the Wild, it would be so much easier. Wait, does he have a blue hat in Breath of the Wild? Let me see. Link, Breath of the Wild. Oh, he doesn't wear a hat at all. Wait, really? He didn't wear a hat in that? Okay. I guess. I guess that will be what we go with, maybe. I guess the problem I would have here still is trying to figure out what hairstyle would work, because we need something that still looks similar-ish. We could go with that for the face, recolor the eyebrows a little bit so it's kind of like a dark brown. Okay, so let's say I do the design that you guys are suggesting, the one from Breath of the Wild. What hair would we use for that? Man, oh man. There is no haircut that would work here either. Like, I guess maybe in theory, for the sake of trying to make it look like he has the elf ears, I kind of have to go with that, right? Don't I? And then for the color on the hair. What color is his hair? It's like a... It's not that, is it? I feel like it's more like this. Right? Chat. Then he does have like brown gloves. So I guess we could do that. Dang it. I was kind of hoping that it would actually keep that color and then I could recolor the top part there, because if I could have made that blue, that would have looked pretty clean. Man, oh man. Who would have thought that such a basic character as Link, when you really think about it, like, it's not a very complicated character, would be quite so challenging. Okay, I'm trying to figure out... It's like he's got like wraps around the hands. How could I create that illusion? The illusion of those like wraps around the arms. Maybe... Not great. It's kind of there, sort of. Boy, oh boy. I regret greatly for taking on this challenge of creating Link. I have, without a shadow of a doubt, have changed my mind on this build, but at this point, you gotta go with it. So, sort of like beige and brown for the boots. Darker brown. I'm just trying to like get parts done, because I feel like if I can get some sections completed, then I'll be able to hopefully make like the whole thing look okay. Oh wait, but he does have that like blue tunic, sort of. Do I actually go on ahead and give him the... Yeah, I can't. That's not going to be accurate. It definitely looks more like a skirt. What can I do here? What can I do here? What can I do to try to get this to be closer-ish? Oh boy. This is just gonna be a lovely, lovely idea by me. Why did I do this? Why did I pick this design? Why? Why have I done this? I ask you, chat. What was I thinking? I wasn't. I was like, oh, Link, he's iconic. Let's try that. And then the rest is history, and it was a terrible decision. Boy, oh boy, this is just not going well. Maybe that? He does have that, like, belt going across, so maybe I could try to find something that kind of incorporates that. Sort of like this. Okay. I mean, if you look from really far away, like a couple miles away, you could maybe you could believe that that's Link, right? Right, chat? Kind of. Sort of. Maybe I need to change the arms. It's just a matter of trying to find something that looks like those wraps that he has over his arms, which, again, this would have worked perfect if it let me recolor the other side and not what it's letting me recolor. Because, like, if I could just flip those two, then it would actually look like a shirt or like the tunic that he wears, and it transitions into that other section. But yeah. Like, I don't know how else we could get even, like, remotely close to it. You know what I mean? But 7.5 for Link. That's very generous. I don't think it was quite that good. That doesn't look bad. I mean, it's not great, but I do think we captured some of the elements. So, thumbs up, please. Please, please leave a like. All right, Link is done. Next. This is going to be our 9th character now. So, we need another suggestion for a character that is a video game character. It's horrible. Thank you. Shell from Portal 2. Shell from Portal 2. Let me see. Where's the Shell figure? How difficult would it be to build this? Let's try it! Let's try it. Let's see if we could do a good job building Shell from the Portal series. Marcus Phoenix. That would be a pretty big challenge as well. Okay, so we need to find something that looks like the portal gun. That's kind of either this or that for sure. I think that it's got to be this though. I think we'll go with that. Although, wait, let me see what this looks like recolored. It's got to be a little bit longer, but any of the longer weapons, they look more like real weapons, so I think it's more... Yeah, I think that I got to go with that. Okay. So... Let's see. Okay, so no sleeves. That's easy enough. Hairstyle. I think they have that hairstyle in the game. I'm literally going off of the Lego Dimensions figurine. So let's hope we can get close. So this is the ponytail, I guess, sort of. Yep, that's it. I think that's the right design. Of course, she did not have a tail, as far as I remember, so get rid of that. Repaint this. We go orange and white. Okay, so that's pretty much most of the easy, quote-unquote, stuff. Now, the more difficult aspects of the character, which will be something that looks like the Aperture logo type thing. Chivalrous Boy, thank you so very much for the Tubaku Super Chat. Saying, how dare you get rid of the oops monkey. Hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Okay, so here's brown eyebrows. So, I'm going to recolor that. Okay, and then for the shirt. So part of me kind of thought maybe at first to use the prisoner. Design. But just repaint it white. Doesn't work very great. Okay. Let's think. So what looks like a tank top that has the Aperture logo on it? That's all. That's all we gotta do. That's simple enough. Let's think. Let's think. Let's think. So far, the answer to that question is absolutely, positively nothing. Kind of, maybe, sorta. Nope. Let's just keep scrolling for now. For now, do not give up hope yet. We still have a handful of torsos to look through. Oh boy, we're out of torsos to look at. Okay, what if we actually just did like a torso design? Just like that. Oh, whoops, never mind. So you do that. And then what looks like the Aperture logo? So it's like a circle and then it just says Aperture. Not that. Definitely not that. Could be that, maybe. I mean, I think as far as like the logo is concerned, maybe that would be kind of close. I think for the theme of Portal, which is all puzzle games, maybe the question mark kind of makes sense. You know what I mean? Random Potato, thank you for the $4.99 super chat saying, do Goku next, please. I cannot because we're only building characters that are based on video games. So if you want to request somebody else, please do so. But we're sticking to video game characters today. And yes, I know what you're going to say, but Goku appeared in a video game. Yes, that's true. But we're still building characters that are only based on video games. So like Link, Shell, characters that exist within gaming as a whole. Maybe that actually even looks a little bit cleaner. So yeah, maybe that. Okay. There you go. I give to thee Shell from Portal. Okay. 3 more designs left. Character number 10. Let's see. Cade 6? Dude. Do I try Cade 6 from Destiny? Oh boy. That would be so tempting just to try because it's just such a cool design. But I also know, again, this will be a very, very, very difficult character to build. Because he has to have that little, like, horn on his helmet. Let me think. Do I still try it, though? We'll see. I'm thinking about it. That's a really good suggestion. I like that because it's completely different. Do the bean from Among Us? What the heck is the bean from Among Us? Among Us bean? Oh, like the actual Among Us guy. No. We've already done that. Fix it, Felix. I see a lot of people saying Master Chief. So let's do that. Shout out to Halo. So let's attempt that. Master Chief. Let's see how well or poorly we could do at creating Master Chief. So here we go, guys. Master Chief it is. That's going to be our next character to be assembled. The Chief. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do for weapons, I think I'm going to go with the... I kind of want to maybe go for the... You know that purple weapon? I forget what it was called. The one that's kind of like dual-sided like that. It'd be sort of cool to go for that. Was it dual wielding or single? I don't remember now. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Not the needler. It was like the pistol, sort of. I wonder if there's a picture here. Master Chief. Halo. Yeah, that's not working. Okay, I think we're gonna go solo because it looks like here most of the time he's carrying it solo. So, all right, let's get to building. Go with black gloves. Okay, so most of the armor is obviously that kind of olive green, which will be interesting to attempt to do well. So I almost wonder if I could go with this kind of green instead. Is there a green that matches that? Let me see. That's pretty close. So just because of the coloring... Give me a second. I want to see... one thing that I'm particularly concerned about with this design is going to be the helmet. So I want to just try to see like what I could come up with real quick before I even move on any further. Because I kind of have like an idea, I think, for how to make it look like a complete helmet, sort of like that. And then I would need the visor to be orange, which that sort of would work. Is there a larger visor? I'm almost thinking maybe I should keep the but then it looks awkward. Not what I or not how I envisioned it in my mind. So let me think if there's any other way that I could do this better. It's probably gonna look too flat. Can't use that. Can't use that. Nope. I mean, kind of. Maybe you could sort of somehow make that work. Again, I feel like a crucial element here is probably getting this color instead, which is that sort of military green over the color that I'm kind of trying to make work. Oh boy. How do I do this? I need to be able to get that illusion of the mask with the visor. Because if I can do that, I can figure out... the rest of it will be easy. So I know that... the crucial factor here is, as I just mentioned, these other elements. Like, this doesn't look terrible, but it's not great. And the issue is, I don't think there's a lot of other face prints that are like visor-esque. Like, it's most of the time kind of more like goggles or something like that. Holy moly. Maybe this. But if I'm gonna go with that, I might as well just use like a face print that just doesn't have the eyebrows at all. So like something like this. Then recolor this to like give it maybe another color variation. Boy, oh boy, this is not easy. It's like trying to get that color right is just... And not just color. Like, I wish I could fill in the entire visor. Like, this fills it up well, but not perfect. Let me see. I'm gonna give him a backpack, probably. Wait, what happens if I add... Oh, okay, I lose that. Got it. Can I add a backpack? Okay, so I can add a backpack to at least make him look a little bit bulkier. Because he has those, like, you know, those things that he has? I don't know what they're called. I think that's actually his jetpack, isn't it? Sorta.
Yeah.
No, that's not gonna work. Okay, I think I'm gonna use this. I'm just gonna recolor it. Again, I understand that the green is gonna be off, but it's for the sake of trying to get the armor plates and all that correct. So, stick with me here. Let me see how this looks a little further along the way. Okay. And then we need something that looks sort of like bulky armor. I have to go with that, don't I? It's just going to be like completely wrong if I don't go with this lime green. I'm annoyed, but I got to change it. I got to change it. I can't. It means I'm going to have to try to come up with some way to do the shoulder blades and like the shoulder designs differently than what we have. But I have to change it because otherwise it's going to be completely wrong. So let's say we go with this. For the torso, I kind of thought one torso that would be decent here would be maybe Cyborg. I don't know what this actually looks like. Nope. That looks pretty clean. I think this will actually probably look pretty good too. Yep, I knew it. A lot of these kind of like... Ooh, that looks very good. If it didn't have that red, I think that I could possibly just go with this right off the bat. Like, it would be the one that we would for sure clutch and go for. No. Okay. So I got two contenders, sort of. Oh, actually, let me see. What does this look like repainted? That could work also. But I don't know why. I feel like that looks the closest to... Like, when I look at that, I'm like, oh, that's I know what I'm building, so there's probably some bias there where I'm like, oh, it looks like Master Chief. But I just genuinely feel like it's close, you know? With the way that the armor plates are and everything, I think this could work. Let's see. So... Not bad. Decisions. I almost wonder, what does this look like? Nope. Not good. That's what. It's closer. Green. Maybe if you're going for like a completely different hue, you might be able to make that one work, honestly. Dang it, dude. Can you imagine if it let me recolor? I know I say this a lot, but if it let me recolor that gray into black, this one would have been perfect. But it does not, so... Moving on. Moving along. I wonder what this looks like recolored. Okay, let me scroll up. I still think that this is probably the cleanest of the designs. Okay, we need something sort of robotic-y for both of the leg and the hip plate. You know what? I'll probably do the hip plate last. We'll do the legs first. So black and dark green is basically what we're going for. And again, something that looks somewhat cybernetic. Okay, so I'm gonna try, and I know that this is gonna annoy some people, which is fine. I understand. Here's what I'm gonna do. Because I believe... Let me just try a couple more things real quick. I do believe that if we go on ahead and... Where's the design? Why do I not see it? Is it not Deadshot? I thought those were Deadshot arms. Whose arms were those? Let me scroll through. I guess it wasn't. Oh, it's Mr. Miracle. Okay. There we go. That will be our take on Master Chief. Oh, there you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Master Chief has been completed. Let me know what you guys think of that one out of 10. We got 2 more designs to build today. Let's see who we got. Chat, get creative here. Give me another build. And also in the meantime, I want to thank you guys so very much. We've crossed over 300 likes, which is awesome. So of course, don't forget, hit that thumbs up button if you want to see another customs next week. We got to hit 500 likes, guys. So we're still quite a ways away from that. Cade 6. I'm tempted, but I don't know. I just think that it's going to be really, really off. And I don't want to, like... Not that I don't want to embarrass. I just want to try to, like, do a good job. And some characters, like Cade 6, like, again, I'm looking at the character. It's just, he's so tricky. It's such a specific look that it would be very, 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 very challenging to do correctly. Balrog. Arkham Knight. Nah, we could build Arkham Knight during any other like DC stream. A Big Daddy from Bioshock. Well, thanks, Kim. That'll be real easy. Do Oracle or Octodad? I don't know who Oracle is. Like, unless if you're talking about, like, the DC character of Oracle. Can you make Ratchet and Clank? How could I make Ratchet or Clank? Let me look at them, like, visually to try to see if there's any way that I could possibly do anything close to that. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think that that would be sort of insane. DX True, thank you for the Tubaker super chat. Just saying E. Oh, here we go again. We're starting with the E again. Mario. Make Octodad. Octodad would be insane. Sonic, maybe. Joel from The Last of Us. Elijah, you already missed it. We did create Joel from before. Do Kara or Connor from Detroit Become Human? Ooh, those are kind of unique picks. I guess the only issue with those would be that, like, I'm looking at them, they would be very easy, so I'd rather, like, pick something a little bit more challenging than that. Genji? Kind of interested in that. That might be. Joel Wimmer says, I just subscribed. Thank you so very much for that. I'll be right back, guys. I'm just going to use the washroom. In the meantime, you guys... Yeah. Here's what I'm going to do. Moderators, pick one. Pick a design. Whatever you pick, when I come back, I'll build it. Okay? Done. Done. Whatever you pick, moderators. I'll be right back. Moderators, you better have picked something. Oh, you better have picked something. What you got for me, moderators? Let me know. What did you guys pick? Moderators, have you picked something? I'm seeing a lot of Sonic. Maybe. I saw your Jiraiya. Jiraiya turned out kind of terrible. Cabbage. I like that each moderator picked something different. That's wonderful. Oh, we got super chats. Mr. Hot, thank you for the 5 Buckaroo super chat saying, why not do Magikarp? Okay. I'll just do this one. This one won't count. This one, I'll just do this one quick. I'll just do this one quick. This, by the way, is why you don't do Magikarp. You ready? Pay attention. Pay attention. This right here, this is why you do not build Magikarp. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself to be bewildered by the carp of magic. A Magikarp. I'm gonna try to use something like this, maybe to try to give the illusion of like scales. Why am I doubting myself right now? Is Magikarp not orange? Magikarp is red. He's like, well, what the heck color is he? What is this color, guys? Am I colorblind? Can anybody in chat confirm? Is Magikarp orange or red? Chat. What would you say this color is? Huh? In the meantime, I'm gonna try to match the legs, sort of like that. Then what we're gonna do is, obviously Magikarp seems to have a mustache, and he has a crown. Now the thing is, there is no crown in this game, which, by the way, bothers me quite a bit. I don't understand how you don't include a crown as a customizing item. Seems like a pretty obvious thing to include, but there isn't a crown, so we're gonna need to just use something like this, let's say. So what color is that, chat? What are you guys thinking? Oh yeah, we're gonna give him an epic mustache. Just you wait. This is it orange or red? It's not. I guess it's more red than orange. Now that I see them like side by side like that. I love the chat is literally 50-50. Like everybody's like red, orange. Well, I can't do both. So then we give him the giant mustache. Okay, we'll go red then. Red. You can't. The answer can't be red orange. It's, hey, what color do you think he is? Red or orange? Well, the answer is red orange. That's not an answer. That's literally like picking. That's like if you're writing a test and you're like not sure what the answer is, so then you just pick both. You're like, well, I'm not sure what the answer is, so I'm just gonna go on ahead and pick both. That defeats the purpose. Chat. Okay, so kind of incorporate, like, you know how he has the crown at the top and at the bottom? That's kind of that. Then he has a tail. And he also has wings, sort of. Like, they're not wings, they're obviously his gills, but I'm gonna try to make them into wings, because it makes sense. So they're, like, white. Ta-da! That's why you don't make Magikarp. There you go. Okay. Chris Diamond had also requested Mario. So I guess let's build Mario.
Yeah.
We've built Mario before several times in the past. This looks like a Magikarp. Doesn't it? Oh wait, let me take the picture away. Okay. Okay, so from what I remember, there's only one design. Have I ever tried to use this for Mario? I have not, but that's what I'm gonna do now. We're going for Sauce Boss Mario. Mario time. Woohoo! It's a me, Mario. Hold up. Red sleeves? Yes, red sleeves. We're going for like a action hero Mario. It'll work. There's only one other design, by the way, in the game that has like suspenders, which is the Fisherman, I think is called. This one. The problem with it, obviously, is the fact that it's completely the wrong color. Like the suspenders themselves they need to be blue. So, instead, I think that this works a lot better because you do have the blue color still incorporated there. So we'll make it work. You'll see. Oh, you'll see. You think I'm kidding? You'll see. We'll come up with a brilliant looking Mario. He has brown boots. So we're going to go boom, boom. Not too shabby. Mario time. Now, for the hat. I think what we got to use is probably the Mercy Graves hat. which again is not going to be perfect, but at least you get the hair popping up as well. If you don't like that design, what you could do is just use the, I guess either the police officer hat and or the, where is it? Oh, never mind. If you don't like those designs, too bad. So sad. That's all you got available to you. Oh, I guess you could use this one as well. But this one is like obviously wrong hairstyle, so I got to use this. So I'm going with this one. Let's make it work. It's not perfect because obviously ideally you want it to be fully red. But again, we're going for action hero Mario, so this will work. Okay, we need an epic mustache. So in order to accomplish an epic mustache, there's a couple of different things we could do here. To get the epic stash rocking and rolling, what we could do is pick a character that has an epic mustache, like say this one, for example, right? So you could do this and then recolor the stash like that. Right? That's probably ridiculous. You could do this, which is a little bit less ridiculous, particularly if you remove the backpack.
Yeah.
Then you get like that design, which not bad. Or what you could do is bring out the biggest stash in the entire land and go with that. So what do you think, chat? Which one do we go for? Also, why is the hair completely the wrong color? I definitely did not recolor it that. Look, it selected different... Okay, that's very logical. So what do you guys think? Which stash do we go for? 0 out of 10? What are you, boosted, bro? It's not 0 out of 10, mate. 0 out of 10. What does your Mario design look like? If that's a 0 out of... Why does the hat keep changing colors? I'm confused. I'm greatly confused. I think that could work too. I mean, action hero Mario. There you go. That's pretty close. Legit, if you look at that, do you not think of Mario? Think about this. Look, boom. Bowser just showed up. Mario time. No? Big stash. Everybody's saying big stash. Okay, I guess we could go for the big stash. If you want to add the big stash, we can add the big stash. I just think it's a little overkill. That's all. That's just me, though. Oh, my goodness. Why do you keep changing the color of the hat as soon as I change the color of the mustache? What is wrong with you, game? Just keep the mustache and the hat. There we go. Okay, so before we wrap things up, because I've realized we've already been streaming for 2 hours, here's what we're going to do. We're going to walk out, and I'm going to showcase every single one of the 12 characters that we built today. And then you guys will let me know which one was your favorite. Of course, if you're not watching this live, maybe you're watching this already just as a pre-recorded video, then please still let me know down in the comment section below your votes for what you would select as the best. Okay, let's get started. So our first design was Reina from Apex Legends. This one was really tough because I don't know anything about Reina as a character, so I literally just had to go off of a picture. So there's Reina. I don't even know if I'm saying it correctly. Maybe it's Reina. I don't know how to say her name, but there she is. Then we built the one and only, the God of War, Kratos, who turned out super sweet. I'm really, really happy with this design. This one is just sick. I'd love to see a Kratos Lego, although considering God of War, blood, gore, all that, and Lego probably don't go well together as brands. But yeah. After that, the next request was Nathan Drake from the Uncharted series. So here's Nathan Drake. Then After Nathan Drake, we actually were requested to build Raiden, but I'm going to keep Nathan Drake there because I want to see what he looks like next to Victor Sullivan. So next, we built Raiden. You know what? Today might have been one of the more successful ones that we've built, because I think a lot of these actually turned out really cool. Like, look at Raiden. That legit looks like an official minifigure. Like, I know maybe I'm giving myself a little too much credit here, but I think that that's a pretty sweet looking design. Like, that turned out very, very close. If I could have just done the eyes as, like, lightning effects, it's basically GG, well played. After that, we built Victor Sullivan from the Uncharted series as well. So there he is, Sully and Nathan Drake, the two of them side by side, based on Uncharted 4, to be exact. Looking pretty epic. Then we built, oh, this one was really tough. Handsome Jack. So this one was from Borderlands. Very difficult to get right because of a lot of unique elements, like different colored eyes, all the details on the face, the little goatee that he's supposed to have. I'm aware of those details, but obviously very, very difficult to capture if you don't have the exact parts. Then there was a request for Joel from The Last of Us, which we built a bunch of different variations for. This is probably the most accurate of the designs, because this legit just looks like Joel from Last of Us 2. Then after Joel, oh boy, this one is gonna be, this one I'm gonna get roasted for. Breath of the Wild Link. Let's just it's not terrible, but I know it's not great. Then there was a request for Shell from Portal. So there's Shell. Obviously doesn't have the aperture logo, but aside from that, it's a pretty easy build. Then we built where is he? Master Chief. So there's the Chief, Master Chief. Then we built the masterpiece that is known as Magikarp. I don't know how or why he has a purple gun all of a sudden, but there you go. I guess that's like pre-evolution to... I mean, to be fair, Magikarp probably would be a lot more useful if he actually had a purple weapon, or anything for that matter, you know? So there you go. That's Magikarp. And then last but certainly not least, we assembled It's-a-me, Mario time. Mario. So let me know, chat, which one was your favorite in the chat or the comment section below. Also, guys, don't forget, if you haven't hit that thumbs up button, unfortunately, we have not hit 500 likes, which means that next week, LEGO Customs is going on a break. So I don't know when it will be coming back. Maybe the week after, but let me know down in the comment section below which design was your favorite. I didn't see Kratos. Here you go. There's Kratos. Boom. Raiden or Master Chief, says Kim. Yeah, I think that Raiden turned out really, 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 really cool. Raiden is too clean for a non-existing LEGO minifig. I mean, I legit think that if you looked at that, just redo the eyes, like do a different color on the eyes, and you would legitimately be like, oh yeah, that's a real Raiden minifig. Like Mortal Kombat 11, Raiden. Raiden or Master Chief, Raiden. Holy. You guys really did like the Raiden design, huh? I guess I'm happy about that, because I remember that design was kind of tough to do, because we were sort of stuck. Naruto RPG says at Blitzwinger. I don't know what that means. Kratos or Chief says Hydra Hunter. Cool. Mario is my favorite. Okay, Tyler Garrett. Good pick. My favorite custom is Link. There's no way. Wait, seriously? You know what? The funny thing is, though, I legit, like, I know people are roasting me for this design, but I legit don't think it's that bad. Like, yes, maybe it's not, like, specific to Link, but it's still kind of decent looking. Like, it's not horrible. It's not like a 2 out of 10, but whatever. It is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Much appreciated. Let's try to hit maybe at least 400 likes before we end the stream. Huge shout outs to our super chatters. Don't forget, guys, if you want to support the channel beyond just leaving a like, you can become a member. Link is in the top of the description as well as the pinned comment. Thank you so very much for that support. Members do get exclusive perks like priority in sub games, custom games, access to exclusive emotes, badge next to your name, access to exclusive channels on the Discord server, and make sure to check out the community posts because there are exclusive posts on there for you guys as well. Thanks all for watching, guys. I will hopefully catch you guys here next time. Peace out. See you later.